And yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, talking about these YouTube clips, I've actually been getting halfway decent feedback from the YouTube clips and questions, comments, and also, man, yeah, I had to make a total retraction because this guy ended up sending me a message, and his name was Doc Atomics. That's his screen name. I didn't really look into his real name or anything like that, but he sent me this message, and I gotta say, this guy put me in my place, made me realize I was talking out of turn, I was making up bullshit, and not really intentionally. I was just kind of trying to fill up the time, and I was like thinking my astrophysics facts were straight, and they were not. This guy actually sent me a message saying, I think because if you'll remember on Friday night show, I was talking about how we're entering the cosmic plane again, and how we often go in and out of the cosmic plane, and I was referring to that as the cosmic day and night. And yeah, so this guy writes me a message, and it seems like he really knows what he's talking about. Because, as a matter of fact, after I read his message, I was like, yeah, that does ring a bell. But yeah, this guy was saying, I think you're confusing this cosmic day and night stuff, which is more along the lines of astrology than astronomy or astrophysics. And yeah, he said, and he's right. Yeah, we go when we like descend into the galactic plane and then rise back up into the galactic plane again. It's more of a process. I was saying it was a process of 26,000 years, but yeah, it's more of a process of millions of years. And I think now I wanted to read this guy's whole message on the show tonight, and I deleted it on accident. So I'm just going by memory here. But he's right, because I have actually heard this before, and it's going to be 8 million more. So I was way off. It's going to be 8 million more years before we go back into the galactic plane, or it was 8 million since. No, but regardless, it's been millions of years since we were in the galactic plane, and it's going to be millions more years before we go back up into the galactic plane. Once again, I'd like to thank Doc Atomics for straightening me out, and I just wanted to do that little retraction. And yeah, man, if any of you guys want to fire suggestions my way, you think I'm wrong about something, you want to keep me honest, I'd love to hear from you. Because yeah, you can check out the YouTube clips. That's on my YouTube channel, which is called Charles Lamson's webcam video. And then you just go in there, and there's a lot of clips from previous shows, and there's some clips of me and my buddies playing music, and and there's also a place. I mean, those of you who are YouTube newbies, when you go watch those videos, there's a place where you can send me a comment. If you think I'm full of shit or whatever, call me on my bullshit, please. Once again, Doc Atomics, I thank you very much, and I stand corrected. He was right, and let's call this a retraction. But so anyway, yeah, tonight's show was going to be on esoteric orders and what they call the great work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you're going to have to hold on to your seats for this show. I mean, this is some really weird stuff. It'll be like a bunch. Now, once again, I just like to state this is like not stuff I personally believe. This is what these mystery schools teach. And as I get more in depth into it, you'll see, the racist aspects of these mystery schools, and shit'll start making sense when you realize these are the hidden esoteric religions of our elite. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to jump right into that, but we have, plenty of info there to last the whole show. I'll be checking out the switchboard to see if there's any callers calling in. And however, I think I mentioned last show that I'd prefer it if you actually just. Yeah, I finally got the chat room up and running too. I was just like, I was frantic over here trying to get everything set up. But anyway, yeah, so I was kind of recommending the other night. Yeah, call my personal number if you want to call into the show. Just honestly, because it's easier. That way, the phone will actually ring, and I won't be leaving someone on hold for hours and hours, or whatever, minutes. And but yeah, my personal number is yeah, and it comes through great over the radio too. So it's like okay, so the number is 636-946-3688. That's 636-946-3688. But I also have another call-in number that Blog Talk Radio provides me with. And I'm just saying, if you call into that number, I might be kind of lax about it. I just like I could only check the switchboard every like 10 to 20 minutes or so, on breaks and stuff like that. Just because I'm kind of while I'm yapping on, I'm sort of in my own world. But okay, so that number is if you want to call in that number, that is 917-932-8806. Once again, that number is 917-932-8806. And bearing all that in mind, we have 1 hour. We have a 1 hour show tonight. All right, well, it's a little bit longer than an hour, but alrighty. Esoteric orders, baby. Let's see. Let me hit this YouTube clip. I just want to. Alrighty. Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die. To be the fighting men of the Green Beret. Oh, okay. All right. Now, these esoteric orders are weird. And like I told you before, I've actually joined a couple of these things just to sort of. I was being more like an investigative journalist more than anything else because I just honestly I think it's about 50% bullshit mixed with about 50% of some kind of weird pseudo history that these guys all seem to follow. But no, I just thought it'd be interesting, to show you guys when you join a mystery school or an esoteric order or the OTO, Order of the Golden Dawn, whatever. This is the kind of stuff they start teaching you. I mean, they start you off first with like you got to read tons of history, but it's this weird Atlantis based history. So anyway, these guys believe in these beings that are called the Great Ones, and these Great Ones. Well, first off, they believe in these being called the Lords of Evolution, and a little subcategory of the Lords of Evolution are the Great Ones, and these are nearest kin to humanity of all the Lords of Evolution, and because they attained their development on Earth, and they appeared on Earth. It's said that these Great Ones came to Earth during the middle of the Atlantean period. Now, like I was mentioning the other night about the Order of Melchizedek, these are the guys. These are the guys who are the high priests after the Order of Melchizedek. So, these guys, gals, what have you, have no father or mother. These great... Remember, like I mentioned the other night, when you start practicing sorcery and wizardry, God says, I'll cut you off from your people. Wow, we have a call, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check this out. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. And we actually call it St. Charles because we have some very low prices going on in the
Hey,
area.
dude. You know what? You're on the air right now. I'm doing a radio show.
Oh, yeah, am I really?
Yeah.
Great, great. Well, I mean, everybody then. We got some really, really low prices
Yeah,
going on.
but yeah, man. I just signed up for a package with DirecTV.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was like shoot, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you saying the package is that the phone, internet, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, phone, internet, and TV. Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Well, the services that we have, it can be.
I know, man, but I just signed up for it, so it's
How
like,
you know what I'm finna say and you ain't let me finish?
no, because I tried to order charter before, and you guys are like always mean to me. It's like
I'm not
it.
being mean. How you gonna say you guys now?
All right, well let's hear. Okay, let's, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna buy it. I mean, if you run through the pitch, you're just gonna be wasting your breath. I mean,
Why?
I used to do this kind of work, so I
You're
know.
not into saving money?
Oh, you,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not. No,
You're not into saving money.
well, of course I am, but I mean, hey, come
I
on, I
mean, come
can't.
on now. I mean, it's inflation. We all Americans. Every American in the world want to save money. So that's the purpose of my call to try to save
Oh,
money.
sounds like someone got a sale back there. I heard the applause.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's going on then, huh?
a lot of people saving money out there, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people saving money. We're doing it.
Well, man, you'll go through the pitch, and I'm just gonna turn it down. So I
I
don't
mean, how
I
you
don't
know
want you
you
to
gonna
waste your
turn down? It might
time.
be something you can't live without.
Oh, but I can't live without it. I live. I
You know
believe me.
what?
I'm.
It is proven that there are at least two things that Americans are not going to go without, and that's their TV and their telephone.
Oh, you got me all wrong. I'm not your typical American. I'm a fucking twisted freak.
I understand that, but you know what? You can't. You got to be typical. You just ordered direct TV, so that means you ain't going out with your TV.
Well, that's a long story. Why I actually had to do that is a very, very long story. So,
Probably the missus was stepping on your foot.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she gonna be madder if she find out that you turned down a chance to save some
No, we
money.
tried we
That's
tried
what you
charter
need to do.
before, and we just we just decided to go elsewhere. But hey, man, you have a good night. Thanks for
Okay,
calling.
hey, have a
Have a
nice
good
day.
one. Oh, gotta love it. That's the American way, ladies and gentlemen. Capitalism at its best. A young man trying to make some money, doing some phone soliciting. I can sympathize with him. I actually one of my first jobs when I was 15 years old. I was a phone solicitor. You may loathe me now, but and I did some customer service work over the phone as well. But I don't know. I just found that kind of amusing.